eTown Hall in the foothills of the Rocky Mountains. It's eTown with this week's guests from Ontario, Canada, Clyde, science journalist and professor Hillary Rosner, and from Chicago, now living in LA, Eric D. Johnson from Fruit Bats. I'm Helen Forster. Please welcome Nick Forster.
Thank you, Helen. Thanks. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to eTown Hall. Man, oh man. Okay, this week, once again, we have smart and talented people coming to our show. It's cool. Clyde is here with her band. Eric D. Johnson from Fruit Bats is here. And also my interview guest, Hillary Rosner, is here. She's written a book called Roam, spelled R-O-A-M, about plants and animals and insects and trees and everything being connected and reliant on each other and needing more space. Our musical guests this week have, kind of like Hillary, been paying attention to what's going on around the world. Well-traveled, they have gone to many different towns and countries with their own kind of version of storytelling and their own songwriting. It's brave work that they do, honest work, and they're both really good at it. Clyde is here from her native Ontario in Canada, along with her band. They'll be out in a little while. Our first guest grew up in Illinois. He has moved around. He's lived in Seattle and Portland and now lives in LA. He's been writing and recording for a long time. In fact, there was a 20-year retrospective compilation record that came out a few years ago. He was a member of the Shins for a few years. He's a co-founder of the band Bonnie Light Horseman. He's written music for film and television. He's done voiceover work. He's curated sets at the Newport Folk Festival, and not surprisingly, he has a new record out. It's called The Landfill, and we're very excited to have him here for his first visit. Please help me welcome Eric D. Johnson from Fruit Bats.
Okay, I was told when I tune not to banter while I tune, which is my natural inclination. So you have to just watch me awkwardly tune, and then I'll come back to the banter. I don't even have any banter. Here's the song.
There are times that I pray for this ship to go down, and for me to be the only one to drown. And also days that I've wished that I ceased to exist, but I never go and say those words aloud, because I never want to let you people down. There are moments in the dawn, our conclusions foregone, and the memories are lingering and the ghosts are gathering round. I watch the sunrise through the yard, thinking maybe I'll find God, looking for an answer in the clouds, trying so hard not to let you people down. No, I never want to let you people down. Let you people down. Let you people down. still waiting around for some mystical shift in the wind. So honey, please, don't go just yet. Cigarette fingers shaking the knees, bed blue, kinda tired, but not broken. 'Cause back when I needed someone, you tucked me in like I was some orphan kid. And you drove me to the ocean, and you picked me up and you dipped me in. You picked me up and dipped me in. Anticipating a magical bend in the road, so hang on, take it slow. And your go bag is packed, and your hangover gone. Another dawn at the edge of the known world. I didn't see a mountain till the age of 24. Cold, sunlit, and huge. And we're still just babies on the borderline, watching it all tumble into view. Watching it all tumble into view. Believe that you're my ocean. Please believe that I believe that it is true. Believe me when I tell you that I do.
Welcome, Eric. Good to see you, man. Good to hear you. What a great singer. I forget what a versatile and what incredible range you have.
Just a loud
You're
man.
a loud singer. Yeah. No, it served you well. I mean, I really want to congratulate you. You've been so productive. You made so many records in so many configurations. You've been busy for a long time.
Yeah, it's better than staring into the void. So.
Yeah. I'm always curious about how these kind of journeys start, though. I know there's a place called the Old Town School of Folk Music in Chicago that I'm familiar with, but I know you worked there and taught there, and that must have been part of your formative journey.
Yeah, it was a place where it was like started in the 1950s, and it was very folky in that A Mighty Wind kind of way, and in some ways. And but there was a little bit of a generation of like, and then I guess this was like the late 90s, not to date myself.
Yeah.
But it was like me and Andrew Bird and a few other people like were working there like as teachers, and you could like leave and then come back. It was kind of a dream.
It was a good day job.
It was a good day job.
Yeah. And
then you're teaching songs in this like repertoire way, so you're like learning songs really from the inside out. So it was also this like kind of natural song exploder, sort of be like, how do songs work? So,
right.
And then also it's a group class, so you're sort of performing for 25 people. So
boot camp for a singer-songwriter.
Yeah, I was like learning the ins and outs of songs.
Were you writing songs then already?
Yeah, I mean, I had been writing songs and had a band, but I think I honed some things there.
And I heard the story about how you were making cassette tapes and you just wrote Fruit Bats on one of the cassettes as kind of like a joke.
Yes, a joke punk band name.
But it lasted.
Yeah, it's come to haunt me for.
Yeah. But as creatures, fruit bats are cool. Flying foxes, right? Isn't that?
Yeah, they're super cool.
They're super cool and probably endangered.
I don't know. Like, I think there's a lot of. I mean, I've learned about fruit bats now because at one point we overtook fruit bats as the #1 Google search.
Really?
So we beat the animal.
Oh, yeah. Once again, the human beats the animal.
Yeah, it's kind of dumb. I didn't mean to, but.
Well, I love the fact that the mystery was sort of revealed and you saw this pathway in front of you that was like, yeah, I can write songs and I can play and I can be in bands, I can make recordings. I know you've been doing some film work and scoring for films, which is an entirely different skill.
Yeah, that's a completely different muscle.
Yeah.
Then when you're done doing that and you make an album, it's very freeing.
Yeah.
It's like when you take your swimsuit off in the pool or something and you're like...
I should also
I'm not sure
mention-
if that's the right analogy, but...
I can relate.
Yeah.
I can relate. This is probably a good time to also mention that you were a big Deadhead.
Yes.
Speaking of swimming naked. And
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, I was.
Yeah.
And still am,
And still
I guess.
are,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it led you to yet another series of collaborations because you worked a little bit with Phil Lesh and crossed paths with Bob Weir, and you're in that world.
Yeah, like Grateful Dead was just good songwriting too. Like Robert
Yeah.
Hunter was a great songwriter, so
Yeah.
I kind of came at it from that angle, and somehow that world sort of adopted me a little bit, which is cool.
Well, it's just, again, there's a kind of musical curiosity and respect for the song that I
Yeah.
think carries you a long way. I know for a period of time you were in the band The Shins. You referred to that as kind of a game-changing experience.
Well, I was really broke at the time, so it was kind of like, here's like an actual job in music rather than like a struggly thing. It was similar to, like I was saying, it was like climbing into James Mercer's amazing songs and just kind of like hearing how someone else works once again from kind of the inside out was very cool.
Yeah. Well, it's an enviable situation to have the kind of skills and circle of friends and opportunities to be creative in an ongoing way. I just have great respect for people who've charted their own course because it's total improvisation. You're just making it up as you go along. And if you have a long run, that means you're doing a lot of stuff right, which is cool. I mentioned that you got another record. Is it the 12th Fruit Bats record now, something like that?
Well, might be the 13th.
13th, okay.
Yeah.
Congrats on that. I also want to mention, I think you got a good hike in today.
Yeah,
So
I'm a little sunburned, I think.
But are you somebody, when you're on tour, do you try to look for natural scenes to reset and pay attention to birds and clouds and stuff?
If I can,
Yeah.
I like to get to the ocean, any body of water I can, or like a mountain or something like that.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm happy we can offer whatever it is that you need to keep yourself healthy as you're touring. Took us a long time. I'm glad we finally figured out a way to get you here to eTown and look forward to playing and hearing more music.
Yeah, happy to be here.
All right, well, welcome back to Eric D. Johnson from Fruit Bats.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to play this song, this single, and this is the first time I've ever played it in front of anybody. So.
This is an ode to eternity, sung by an old show pony. In this long, slow rodeo, I've come to know. Looking down from the landfill, I can see the city lights shimmering. And it's like a holy vision of what could be and couldn't be and could have been. And now I'm sitting in the car, thinking it's written in the stars. This is the end of the movie, the song of the bawling beauty. It was such a sad, sweet story. maybe eventually you'll see. So yeah, you've seen into my heart and you've seen what I never really could. And now I'm looking down from the landfill, I see the lights of your neighborhood. Yeah, I always knew you would end up somewhere good. Knew you would end up somewhere good. Now I'm sitting in the car, thinking it's written in the stars.
That's Eric D. Johnson from Fruit Bats. Latest record is called The Landfill. From Chicago, now living in LA. He will be back. Play a lot more music later on in the show.
Your visit to eTown is made possible in part by the Scientific and Cultural Facilities District, or SCFD, one of the largest cultural funding mechanisms in the United States, supporting nearly 300 organizations in the greater Denver, Colorado area. I want to say thanks to all our listeners for tuning in, and you may have heard me mention this before, but there are over 3,000 videos for your viewing pleasure on the eTown YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe to that channel if you'd like to visit both our past and latest video offerings. You're listening to eTown.
Nick Forster, you are listening to eTown. Eric D. Johnson from Fruit Bats will be back later to play some more music. And coming up, Clyde is here with her band, direct from Ontario. They will be out soon. Right now, it's the eTown interview. This week, my guest is Hillary Rosner. She's a science journalist, professor, and a world traveler who's written a new book called Roam, that's R-O-A-M, Wild Animals and the Race to Repair Our Fractured World. She is, as I mentioned before, a professor, science journalist, currently teaching at the University of Colorado. Please welcome to eTown, Hillary Rosner. Welcome.
Hello.
It's cool just reading your book because you went all over the place looking at wild animals and wild places. And you wrote that you were starting this project in order to find signs of hope amidst all the bad news. So how'd you do?
I did find some hope, actually.
Yeah. There's a part of your premise that's kind of obvious, that humans are the problem.
My hope for this book was to sort of make us see that our human infrastructure and the way we have built our world works for us and makes things easier for us, but at the expense of most other species on the planet. So It's not necessarily that there's like something inherently bad about us, but it's just that we don't really think about any other species when we are changing the face of the earth.
Yeah. And I know one of your focuses is about connecting habitats. And am I right that you said something like, is 125,000 acres, it's sort of a minimum amount for a quasi-self-sustaining ecosystem?
Yeah, like a sort of minimum intact landscape that they talk about, and I think it
Yeah.
is right around that size that you're talking about.
But a big part of what you're also talking about is connecting multiple versions of those.
Yeah, and also because with climate change, a lot of the areas that we have set aside to protect certain species are not actually going to be able to sustain them. And so those species are going to need to move. And around the world, most of the protected areas are not connected to one another.
Yeah. And when you say they're going to have to move, sometimes it means moving up in altitude or moving just where the climate won't be so extreme?
Yeah, I mean, it could be moving up in altitude. It could be moving up in latitude. It could just be moving somewhere that has more of what they need. It's not usually going to be moving south.
Yeah. There are a couple of examples in our human history where humans had to kind of get out of the picture, one of which is in Chernobyl. But the other one was COVID-19, where suddenly a whole bunch of stuff stopped, and nature adapted to that as well.
Yeah, there's a great story that I love that I wrote about in my book, which took place in Italy. So Italy was, if we remember, the country that had like the most massive COVID lockdown. What they found was in this one area of the Alps, bears ranged far and wide. They kind of, you can imagine these bears emerging from hibernation right as everything had shut down and just going like,
Where is everybody?
Where are all the people? Yeah. And you think like how bummed must they have been when all the people came back out a couple months later, right?
Yeah.
But without people there, they did. Like there were lots more reports of bears kind of getting very close to people's houses and all kinds of things.
I think all over the world there was like crazy wildlife sightings in the middle of cities, and I know that you do talk about a few good stories. Like there's some connectivity you also celebrate where the elephant habitats in parts of Africa where there's a sort of a corridors that are being created on behalf of those opportunities for connection.
Yeah. And I mean, you asked me about hope before. Like, I did find a lot of hope, and often it was in the people who were on the ground doing things, working to build those corridors in whatever small way they can.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters in your book that are absolutely dedicated, whether it's Costa Rica or elephant habitat or whatever it is, and they've become passionate about this one thing, and they're really determined to make a difference, which is inspiring.
Those people were actually the most hopeful people that I met, too, which is kind of cool.
That's slightly counterintuitive because I bet it's really hard. And really hard to feel like you're making a difference.
I think it's really hard to be in it, but also like you can see the difference that you make. Like you can kind of see when your little actions start to add up.
So what's your hope? That the book is going to actually impact or change people's minds or change behavior or change policy?
I mean, all of those would be great. My smaller hope is just that everyone can try to shift their thinking a little bit and try to think about the way the world looks from the point of view of another creature. So like we toss around this phrase bird's eye view, but how often do we actually look at the world, see it as a bird sees it? Even just the animals in our backyard, they wake up in the morning and what do they do? What do they need? And where is it? And what's standing in their way of getting it?
You tell the story about the coyote in Central Park, and it's sort of a great analogy for us, which is nature is everywhere, even in the cities, and we can have a new appreciation for and an understanding of the natural world that surrounds us, that we're a part of, and that we can do a better job at taking care of.
Absolutely. I mean, I keep coming back to this idea of coexistence, right? Like we need to find ways to coexist with all of these other species that live on Earth, whether that's in the wide open spaces or in our cities.
Yeah. Well, we have some work to do. As humans. Music can help, I know.
Absolutely, yes, music can help.
Well, listen, Hillary, thank you for stopping by. Congratulations on the book. I know it was a big project, took you a long time. It's a cool story. I was happy to read your book.
Great, thank you so much for having me.
Thanks for being here. That's Hillary Rosner, science journalist, author, professor. I'm Nick Forster. This is eTown Fruit Bats. Eric D. Johnson from Fruit Bats is going to be back to play some more music in a little while. Right now, Clyde is here. She grew up out in the country in Ontario. She started playing guitar as a teen, but she was always a singer. In college, she met a lot of musicians, and soon after she released her first record. She's also a nature lover who has found a way to expand her native habitat and move forward in this world as a young person, which is not easy. She's just released her fourth full-length record. It's called Mud, Blood, Bone, and she's on tour with her band in the U.S. Please help me welcome, also for her first visit, Clyde.
Thank you guys so much. I think of you everywhere I go. I hope you know, I hope you know. And as the rain, it turns to snow. This heart that beats under the falls, it shifts waves, it's shaped like tides that roll, but keeps the rhythm fast and slow. Time it beats to and fro as thoughts of you like April snow linger in my heart so deep. That piece of you I always keep. There goes my skin shedding again. I keep walking on the path that never ends. As birds fly by, the moment too rides on the wind and passes through. Above the earth, above the clouds, above where strangers stand in crowds. Fire licks the wood to ash, telling me that nothing lasts but of the seeds that died and grew. Everywhere I carry you. There's my skin shedding again. I keep walking on the path that never ends. There goes my skin shedding again. I keep walking on the path that never ends. I think of you everywhere I go. I hope you know, I hope you know. My love is the valley, the breeze is its sigh. My love is the mountains that reach to the sky. My love is the valley, the rocks and the rivers. My love is the prairie, the low running hills, the low running hills. The call of the night bird, I love every trill. There's peace and contentment when everything's still. The wail of the coyote, the flight of the dove, it's all creation, and that's what I love, and that's what I love. The call of the night bird, I love every trill. There's peace and contentment when everything's still. The wail of the coyote, the flight of the dove, it's all creation, and that's what I love. The wail of the coyote,
Cat, Clyde, welcome to eTown. That's a mighty big sound you get out of such a little guitar.
Oh, well, thank you.
Great, love that.
I also love it. I feel like I'm a little person, and I wanted a little guitar that fit. You know, a lot of guitars are just so big and heavy.
Right, but it's cool. You've got ergonomics as part of your plan.
Yeah.
It's got to fit.
I mean, it's got to be sustainable, you know?
Yeah, right. Well, listen, I just want to say, what a great singer and what a great player. It's so good to have you here.
Oh, thank you so much.
Really enjoy your singing and your songwriting, too.
Thank you.
Am I right that you grew up in the country?
That's right.
And your grandfather played the fiddle?
That's right.
And your first gig was in some weird little community center called The Hall?
You got your facts straight.
Okay, cool. Is that as cool as I imagined it was? This like a building where people could come and like see a movie or hear a show or whatever?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was for being a kid. Like there
Yeah.
wasn't a lot going on. The only way to spend time was like hiking out into the woods and like smashing bottles and, you know, doing whatever. So it was a lot of fun.
I lived in the country, but I don't think I smashed a lot of bottles.
Okay.
And when you went to college, were you like a country person or were you already cool by the time you went to college?
Oh, I was born cool, baby.
Yeah. I kind of suspected that. I also read somewhere that, you know, as a young musician, like Leadbelly blew your mind.
Oh yeah, that really was a portal for me, a doorway for music, and it just felt like so insane to me that something, you know, recorded almost 100 years prior was like in the room with me, and I could feel it like I was there. It was a really amazing experience.
Yeah. And did you learn about his life when you were, you know, a budding musician and a teenager? Did you say, "Oh, I'm going to check this guy out"? Oh, he was in Angola prison for murder. I see. Yeah.
I mean, he did finagle himself out of prison by playing his music, which I think is pretty cool.
He sang his way out of jail. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Was it in high school or in college where you found other musicians or people who shared that kind of sensibility?
It was in college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd not really like met a lot of people that shared interests before that point. So.
And then shortly after college, you made your first record. You start recording. You go to Quebec. And then COVID happens. And that's a little break in the action for you.
Yeah, it was much needed. I needed that time. I'd been touring really hardcore. I did this like 3.5 month tour with like 4 days off in the whole tour. And I was feeling pretty insane, feeling like maybe this is not for me.
Yeah. I understand, and I ask most Canadian musicians who come, that the government of Canada can be pretty generous for artists when they're getting started. There can be opportunities for financial support or tour support or other things. Did you benefit from anything like that as a Canadian?
Absolutely, and I still do. I feel like it really helps me. You know, the cost of hotels and food and everything and gas has all been on the rise, and it's not easy to, you know, make that sustainable sometimes, but I get support from grants, which is extremely helpful for me.
Again, I have great admiration for just absorbing the depth and the roots of the music that inspires you. I don't know. That's about all. Anything else you want to? Are you excited about something that's coming up for you?
I'm excited about everything. I feel like I'm in a really great place. I feel like I'm surrounded by really wonderful people. I feel supported. I feel a ton of gratitude. Yeah, and I just released a new record, which is really fun, and yeah, it feels really good.
Great. Well, I'm so happy, and I hope you'll come back next time you make a record, and we'll keep in touch.
Love it.
All right. Well,
love to.
Let's start by hearing some more music.
Okay, great.
Please welcome back, along with her band, Cat, Clyde.
Thank you.
Let's sit outside where the sun sets white, talking spirals, looping astride. I can't find a place I wanna hide beside you. Come on in my kitchen. let the kettle run. Moon, she's got me crying. Moon, she's got me wrung out on pavement. No more road to ride. Maybe I could feel better if I had you on my side. And if you hold my hand, I think you could understand. Let's find a soft hard rock by a running river, shed all our clothes, let cool water make us shiver, sink in, sink out. Come on and show me what you know that I've never seen. And if you hold my hand, I think you could understand. If you hold my hand, I think you could understand. Boring salty ether, let the vibration hum, strike desire's hungry fever, let it all go in surrender, release all control, pick a number, choose a card and let the dice fall. And if you hold my hand, I think you could understand. If you hold my hand, I think you could understand. If you hold my hand, I think you could understand. Hold my hand.
Okay, that was our set. See ya. Just kidding.
Big sky moving on the wide. All I know turned with the tide. Everything I knew of love flew out the blue top high above. And I feel happy, I feel sad, thinking about the times we had. All we shared and all we made, carved into a single blade. Oh, wild one. Oh, wild one. Lay with me under the rays of soft sun. Time stood still inside the hour. We opened like the wild rose flowers, firmer than blood and bone. The silence sacred like a stone. Heart go out and heart come home, up into the clouds of foam. Let my strings be loose and fly up into the open sky. Oh, wild one. Oh, wild one. Lay with me under the rays of soft sun. Maybe I've been here before. I know this room and I know this floor. Things to be and what has been, I can't remember where or when. Eyes that laugh, lips that sing, leather buckles, silver rings. Shadows falling, time rolls by, measured in my lonely sigh. Oh, wild one. Oh, wild one. Lay with me under If I don't lock my door, who knows what will come inside? 'Cause it's a man's world, and you know I do my best. I can't express my woman's self without a shield across my chest. Some women make it look so easy, they do it all alone. Well, I envy those women, 'cause I love to be alone. But it's a man's world, and you know I do my best. I can't express my woman's self without a shield across my chest. Oh, I give myself away, I give all the very best, so I can have a home, so I can take a rest. But it's a man's world, and you know I do my best. I can't express my woman's self without a shield across my chest. It's so hard to live with you, but I can't live without. I need 4 stone walls to keep the vampires out. 'Cause it's a man's world, and you know I do my best. Oh, I can't express my woman's self without a shield across my chest. Oh, I can't express my woman's self without a shield across my chest.
Thank you.
That's Cat Clyde, along with her band Sam Peterson on the guitar, Mike Bear on the drums, Aaron Kawaja on the bass. Latest record is called Mud, Blood, Bone. Cat Clyde.
Your visit to eTown is made possible with support from the Sage Foundation, the Cielo Foundation, the Scintilla Foundation, the City of Boulder's Office of Arts and Culture, and our members are citizens and listeners like you. By the way, did you know that eTown is produced by a nonprofit organization committed to bringing people together through music and conversation? For over 3 decades, we've been on the air celebrating all the things we have in common and highlighting ways in which we can treat each other and the planet better. If you'd like to learn more about eTown or to get involved, please visit etown.org. You're listening to eTown.
So we do these little 30-second things for the stations, but this one is a tribute to our buddy Big Al Anderson. He was in NRBQ. He's down in Santa Fe, New Mexico. This is just a riff from one of his songs. I'm Nick Forster. You are listening to eTown. I want to say hello to folks who are hearing eTown right now on stations like KBRW 91.9 in Barrow, Alaska, on WUMB in Boston, Massachusetts, and on KSRQ 90.1 FM in Three River Falls, Minnesota. Thanks for tuning in. As always, if you want some more information about any of our guests this week, you want to find out how to get tickets to a live show or find out exactly what our guests look like, you can do all that and much more at etown.org. There's also, as Helen mentioned, there's our YouTube channel, podcast, all that stuff, social media floating around that some people pay attention to. Okay. I feel like our guests have some stuff in common, including the fact that they are humans, and wild animals speak to them in various ways, and they're trying to improvise ways of making it in this world, and their habitats are changing because all of our habitats are changing. And I love that both our musical guests are nature lovers and also folks who pay attention and respect other cultures and history. With that in mind, would you please help me welcome back right now Eric D. Johnson from Fruit Bats.
My dog passed away last year, and I wrote a song about him. And so this is kind of about nature. It actually really is, because so he was a Mexican street dog, and he had been completely wild when we got him. And then he became like a little princely duke really quickly. This is like a hero song about a little scruffy, he wasn't that little, he was medium, about a 40-pound little friend.
Back when you were just a pup, running around down on the streets of Mexico, with only rain to fill your cup, stars for a roof and a stone for a pillow. And you came to us, a creature from the wild, but you behaved just like a perfect child, and you saved us for a while. Back when you were just a boy, living in a garbage bin behind the motor inn, with a thorn in your paw, the sweetest heart with a worm inside of it. You came to us and started a new life. And you looked at us, and everything was fine. And then you saved us for a while. And you came to us, a creature from the wild, and you behaved just like a perfect child, and you saved us for a while, and then you saved us for a while.
Thank you. Okay, we're gonna do a song with the band, and thanks everybody for being here. And thanks eTown for having me.
lake. Way too much to buckle under. You could almost smell the stolen thunder. Because I got a lingering love for this place. So let's turn the plane around. I don't wanna give up. We used to think I needed order, but not so much anymore. Always cautious round the corner, always feeling like a phone out, knocking at a locked door. Passing cars and rolling thunder. Passing cars and rolling thunder. Because I got a lingering love for this place. So let's turn the plane around. I don't wanna give up. Because I got a lingering love for this place. I got a lingering love for this place. Because I got a lingering love for this place. So let's turn the plane around. I don't wanna give up. Because I got a lingering love for this place. I got a lingering love for this place. Good to hear you feeling better, but I still got away.
Eric D. Johnson from Fruit Bats. Living in Los Angeles. The new record is called The Landfill. Along with eTone's Christian Teal, Adam Bodine, Eric Tureen, and Helen Forster. We have time for one more song. We're going to get everybody out here and do one more number for you right now. This is something that you never know how it's going to come out, but these guys picked this song. I think they've done well. I want to thank all our guests. First, thanks to Hillary Rosner, my interview guest, and her new book called Rome, available wherever Patagonia is sold. Thanks to Clyde and her band coming from Ontario, Canada. Eric D. Johnson from Fruit Bats. The house band, the eTones, and Helen, all of our engineers and our volunteers. Here's a good one. I'm Nick Forster. I hope you can be with us next week right here in eTown.
Bye-bye love, bye-bye happiness, hello loneliness, I think I'm gonna cry. Bye-bye love, bye-bye sweet caress, hello emptiness, feel like
Cat Clyde, Eric D. Johnson, Helen the eTones. Thanks to all of you. We'll see you next time. Thanks so much.
This is a production of eTown.